I'm Jocelyn, or Jossie, as my friends call me. I got in so much trouble trying to hide this fact from my best friend. Her dad, Mr. Paxton, also worked at the same college as a literature professor. I had no doubts about English literature. Mr. Paxton had that deep and pleasant voice. His class was really interesting for me, in both the way he was teaching it and outlined something romantic and virtually just keep talking Kathy's ear off about what a lucky woman her mom must have been. Actually, I got so inspired that I even wrote a poem myself. I was really looking forward to his professional opinion about it. He stood up and came up to me, and that made me stand up too. It felt like we were attracted to each other like a magnet. So, as you might have guessed, we started our romance. Desperately tried to avoid talking about him to Kathy since then. I carefully deleted all traces of our affair from myself.
Hi,
and I was sure
my
he
name
was
is
too.
Leanne, and I'm lying to my dad about my mum to help save our family. Bunch of unpleasant occasions happened a while ago, and my little brother Matthew, he's 2. My parents sometimes argued over things, which always made me pretty sure that that was the normal. But one day it turned out that I was terribly mistaken. It was in the middle of the day, and I was doing my homework. At some point, she asked me to go look after Matthew. After 10 minutes, I realised that Mum still hadn't returned, and I decided to go and see if everything was okay with her. She said that she had stubbed her toe badly, but I felt like something else was going on that made her so upset. And most of the time, she keeps her emotions to herself. She never cries over, let's say, a sad film or upsetting news. Oh, by the way, I guess it's because of this. She always said that I had plenty of peers around me to be friends with. This pattern of my mum's character is key to this story. Later that day, or rather during the night, I woke up because I heard some voices. And judging from the few words that reached me, then I understood why she was crying earlier that day. I got really scared, and I saw how hard it was for him to be forced through such serious, so I was just lying in my bed, or to breathe loud enough that I wouldn't be able to hear anything else from that talk. It turns out that while they were arguing, she immediately regained consciousness just to make sure that she was all right. I will never forget that night. I darted from one corner to another. They didn't come home until the morning. My mum's face showed that she had only just stopped crying. It turned out that back there in the hospital, they found something that shouldn't be there. That my mum had lymphoma. And you can rest assured that Mum decided to start her treatment immediately. But he really didn't need to say anything. So every day when I came home from school, I had to cook. Because, after the chemo, and she could barely take care of herself, but also her temper.